In the heart of Autumnfall, a quaint village cradled by the embrace of ancient woods and winding rivers, there stood a shop that seemed to defy the passage of time. Time's Echo, as it was known, was a repository of the past, where objects imbued with history and memory whispered to those who dared listen. The shop, with its facade of creeping ivy and windows that held the glow of untold stories, was a beacon to the curious and the lost. It was here, under the watchful guidance of its keeper, Mr. Eldridge, that tales of the past found their way into the hands of the present. Clara, a young woman, whose spirit was as vibrant as the autumn leaves, but shadowed by recent loss, found herself drawn to Time's Echo in the wake of her grandmother's passing. Her grandmother, Lydia, had been a figure of enigma and strength in Clara's life, a woman whose tales of magic and legacy had shaped Clara's childhood. Yet, with Lydia's departure, Clara was left adrift, her heart heavy with grief and unanswered questions. Lydia had often spoken of Time's Echo with a reverence that bordered on the mystical, hinting at a connection between the shop and the family legacy she seldom spoke of in detail. It was this connection that propelled Clara through the doors of Time's Echo, seeking something she could not yet name, a closure, a beginning, or perhaps an understanding of the legacy that now rested on her shoulders. Mr. Eldridge, who had the air of someone who had walked through centuries rather than decades, greeted Clara not as a stranger but as one long expected. His eyes, the color of storm clouds, seemed to peer into the depths of her soul. Recognizing the tapestry of sorrow and resolve woven within, he led her through the labyrinth of memories the shop held, each artifact whispering of lives and loves long past, until they reached a secluded alcove, where a single object awaited her, the music box that had belonged to Lydia. This music box, intricate and seemingly delicate, was more than an heirloom. It was a key to the past and a beacon to the future. Within it, hidden beneath melodies of haunting beauty, lay letters from Lydia and a mysterious key. These letters, penned with the care of one who knows their words may be their last, revealed the truth of Clara's heritage, a lineage bound to the mystical, guardians of a covenant with forces beyond the veil, forces that demanded a price for the prosperity they bestowed. The revelations within Lydia's letters shook the foundations of Clara's world. She learned of sacrifices made in the shadow of prosperity, of the delicate balance between dark and light that her family had navigated for generations. The key, Lydia wrote, was Clara's to turn, could unlock the door to understanding and redemption or seal their legacy within shadows forevermore. Armed with the key and a resolve fortified by her grandmother's words, Clara ventured to the heart of their family's mystery, a secluded estate enveloped by the forest, where the boundary between worlds grew thin. The estate, a manifestation of their family's prosperity and pain, held the answers Clara sought and the decision she was destined to make. Within its walls, Clara confronted the essence of her family's pact. She faced the echoes of choices made before her time, each a link in the chain that bound her lineage to a fate intertwined with magic and sacrifice. It was here, in the embrace of her ancestors' home, that Clara found the strength to forge a new path. Clara's choice was not one of severance but of harmony. She recognized the power and responsibility that came with her legacy, choosing to honor the past while redefining the future through a ritual of her own design, one that wove together the threads of magic, memory, and hope. Clara renewed the covenant. She offered a promise of balance, a pledge to walk in the light even as she respected the shadows, ensuring that her family's legacy would be a beacon of guidance rather than a chain of burden. As Clara emerged from the estate with the first light of dawn painting the sky, she felt a transformation within her soul. The weight of her lineage, once a burden, now felt like wings, lifting her toward a future she was ready to shape. The music box, once a symbol of mystery and loss, now played a melody of hope and renewal, a testament to the journey Clara had undertaken. In the years that followed, Clara became a guardian of her family's legacy and a steward of Time's Echo. She shared her story, not as a tale of warning, but as one of inspiration, showing that the power of the past, when embraced with courage and compassion, could illuminate the path to the future. And so, in the heart of Autumnfall, Clara's story became a beacon for those who sought to understand the echoes of their own pasts, offering a promise that even the deepest shadows could be traversed with the light of understanding and the strength